for the people who don't know, I think the story's pretty out there now. Your connection to Dave is through McShay, oddly enough. You guys are it's the Venn diagram or the mutual friend with him. And one of my favorite stories from Elio. Now, Dave likes to, embellish stories, I'll say a little bit. When you were a lineman at Richmond, were you?
I was a fullback.
Okay, all right, fullback. All right, fullback. All right.
I might be a lineman right now.
Okay, yeah. All right, fullback. Were you really turning your head and listening to the out-of-town scoreboard when you were supposed to be game?
My quarterback in the huddle, so we were running. It was like just about halftime. We were took a knee. And then I could hear them saying the halftime scores, like BC 28, Maryland 14. And I sort of did a pump fist. And my quarterback was like, "What the fuck? You can't do that." Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a guy from Boston in my room taking bets when we were on the road. So I had a guy there.
Unbelievable. But yeah, did you ever think that that Dave was going to get to where he's at when this first started? I mean, you're obviously going to say no, but like in your wildest dreams, could you even have imagined this is where it's going to go?
No, I mean, we did this trip to Montreal because it was a big sponsor back then when it was like a paper route when he was doing that. And we thought this was the most amazing thing. Like, they brought us up there. We drove, me and Dave, and I think Joe Douglas and McShay. We drove from Boston to Montreal because Dave's big sponsor and probably only sponsor was up there. And, we got treated well up there. But now the stuff that we do is just ridiculous. So absolutely not. But I knew that he had something. I knew that he had something because his passion with gambling, and he was a smart guy. So I knew he had something, but obviously nothing like this.
When did you guys start to get super close, Elio?
So right out of college. So my buddy McShay, I played at Richmond with, we used to call Dave because he used to say, me and Dave, because we both gambled. And he's like, "I don't want to introduce you to him because you guys are going to be, always together, losing your shirts, whatever." So we met right after college. So about when we were 21, we had talked before, but then we had our blind date in Boston. We met up and gambled all day.
They went to a bar, Jerry.
I know. I was setting him up for the question. I know the story.
But you know what's funny is I wonder if did McShay invent the squeeze out, or did he know? Did he see the original squeeze out coming?
Yeah,
he's got his own thing.
I know he's got his own thing, but yeah. You talk about all the cool things that you've done, and I think I don't know if Dave even takes a moment, and I'm sure some of it does, but he's so used to it now, and I wonder if you've been programmed to it. What's the coolest thing you've done, or do you take a moment where you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're there.
Well, I mean, definitely the travel now is just ridiculous. You guys know, you guys have been in it. That is something doing this week with my family, doing the regular Joe Schmo stuff, traveling, across the world. And then when you travel with Dave, it's you don't even blink. But we always talk about, especially with horse racing, we used to go to these big events. Dave and I used to go to these big events. We'd pay our own way, and we'd have the worst table in the business. So now Dave just makes a phone call, and we're pretty much set up. So yeah, it's crazy now.
Elio, I want to ask you about the dinners. Now listen, whenever we go out to dinner with Dave, right? We we sit at the table. We already know Dave is paying for the dinner. That's already been established. Do you ever do the move like I do the move? I go into the wallet just so he sees the wallet, and then he's like, "What are you doing?"
No, hold on. Take a tea, Jerry, because he's paid for dinners, not 25 persons.
No,
I picked up a bill. Elio could attest.
Yes, yeah. So
what bill did you pick up, Rico?
Saratoga last year, the second one.
Oh,
nice little small.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you can't get up there and try to hit a home run. I try to hit a home run.
Yeah,
you'd be like, "Sir, decline."
I'm usually with them when there's big dinners. They just can't afford it.
Yeah, you got the little guys. You can pick up a little guy.
And a little guy would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I pick my spots. I know when, so I do it. I definitely pay the bill. Probably every time I see him, I'll try to do at least one. But I definitely pick my, like, when there's a group. No, my
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
No. That's not going to happen.
Elio, he missed it last year. He missed 2 last year.
Saratoga, I missed.
Yeah, but I feel like there was 2 events, maybe. Or I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. Either way, but
it was probably Travers. Remember, we went to.
Maybe it was the last 2. That's what it was. It was the last 2 years. Travers, you guys didn't get there until Saturday morning.
Yeah,
I feel like, or something like that. Or no, that's what it was. Late Friday, Jerry. 2 years ago.
I remember.
Elio, that dinner out on the street was hilarious when the guy wouldn't shut up. That spot was unreal. And then last year, now he's got Rapoli in the mix with all his guys. It was unbelievable. I mean, it was just, I kept telling Jerry, I'm like, you missed out. He would have loved it.
Yes.
But
anywhere with Rapoli it's always a wild scene.
Yeah. Is he like the number 1 character you've kind of encountered now in the horse racing world? Because you run with Brad's a wacko. I love him, but Brad's a wacko. Rapoli.
Yeah, if you're in horse racing, you're a wacko. That to begin with, because it's such a losing proposition. But those guys are, Dave always says he's the poorest one of the group. So like, it is a wild scene. With every time there are different characters unlocked, and but I love it. I can't wait to do it Thursday. Even though I was out for basically 10 days, I'm ready to go Thursday.
Isn't there like a big tax break when buying horses?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Listen, I could have got. I really could have got, but I feel like there's like a massive tax break when it comes to buying horses if your horse dies.
That I don't know that, but the what everybody says is horse racing. You put 10 million in horse racing, usually get 1 million back. So that's how they use the analogy with horse.
You got to
racing.
get lucky. You got to get lucky, Elio. You got to have that one horse that fucking wins the Derby, wins the Preakness. You just got to get lucky, man.
Very lucky. Yeah.
I'll ask you this, Elio. Let's say you hit 3 Powerballs in a row tomorrow, and you're in the horse. You could buy horses. What would be the 3? What would be the 3 names you would choose?
Oh God, names. I'm not a name guy. That's the thing. Well, I would have to do something with my kids. It would definitely be something with my kids. And I think I've told you this before, is I try to avoid, like, when I talk horse racing with people, sometimes I feel like I'm stupid because I don't really know the names are irrelevant to me, because when I see the names, if it has to do with my mother or my daughter, I'll play it. So I try not even to focus on the names, because that will screw me up even more. I lose anyway, so it would even make it worse.
Yeah, but it's always nice to have the like significant story, or like, something clever. Like, yeah, I don't know. I was wondering what the 3 of yours would.
Well, I have Miss Ice right now, so that name was given to me.
Yeah, I think I gave you that. You'd have to do a no hedge. It'd have to be like
no hedge. Yeah. Well, maybe if Miss Ice is the horse that Dave gave me half. If this horse maybe can do something, maybe we'll build on that stable.
Miss Ice is great. Miss Ice is great.
The fucking story in the in the grocery store is all time.
With what?
Jerry, he got approached by some lady. He's wearing a sweatshirt in the grocery store. I wrote a blog about it.
Oh, the ice shirt?
Yeah.
And the lady's like, "You're a piece of shit. You disgust me." This and that. He's like, "Man, I just want to let you know, I'm looking for 7 goals tonight in Dallas." That's what he tells her. He's like,
wow.
Yeah. I said, I meant no disrespect. I was just trying to get 7 goals in Dallas. Exactly. That's exactly what.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, yeah, I could see it. You just look at ice.
It's unreal. Yeah, his briefcase just says ice on it. It's fucking on. Who would have thought you would have got canned? It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Those ice people, you fresh off a win in IceCon.
Yeah, that was good.
First one,
that big win.
First one in person. Yeah.
Yeah. It was big.
Those ice people are something though.
Yeah.
Like, do you think fun. What's the maximum you could really be around them? 24 hours?
Well, I'm like 72, so I go out with them. So I went out with them Thursday night, Friday night, and then we partied all day Saturday, and then I had to like go in a mental institution for like 2 days. But no, they're great. They're the best. They're the best. They're regular guys who love to put the puck in the net. That's it.
Yeah, our guy Cody. So have you been following the spring break thing? Obviously.
Yeah, I was away for a lot of it, but of course I had to catch up.
Yeah.
know?
All right. So the guy. Well, we don't. There's a guy in the office who's really good at Photoshop, but he's never been. We don't know if it's him, but we're pretty sure it's Quiggs. He's never been implicated, but either way, he's great at Photoshop. So on these different things, he created Spring Break Centel.
Yeah, I know. I had the ice people all send me something, and I retweeted it. And then I think somebody sent to me, it's a joke.
Yes,
like it's a joke.
But he does shit that looks real. Like he put in a former employee here coming out right after she had a baby. Was coming in like she was. He does crazy shit. For the Final Four for me, he fucking put I've got Osama bin Laden's phone number from Central Michigan. But our guy Cody is the biggest ice person there is, and he was getting dragged, so that's not fair. So